Well, this is a little bit different. Hello, everybody. Today, we're not in Don't Starve. We're in my office, which is just my bedroom. And today, we are going to be opening these lovely little Don't Starve blind box figurines by FireLink. So, yeah, look at the sides. Look, we can get Willow. Oh, sorry, you can't really see. Sorry, you tell I don't do this much often. We got Willow, Wanda, Maxwell. The back of the box. Wilson, Wigfrid, and WX. So, these have been a thing for quite a while now. These were originally sold in China. I don't know how long ago, quite a while now. And the only way to get them in the West was to have them, buy them from like a Chinese website and have them imported over. Which I didn't do. So you're probably wondering how I have these. Because these are now available in the West. You can buy these directly from Clay or like any other storefront. I think they should have some stock. So yeah, finally, after a few years, it might have been actually a year, I don't remember, we have access to these FireLink things. I bought the whole set. I don't have the big box, the big display box in front of me right now, because I barely have enough room as it is, but it comes with 6 figures, and they should, keyword should, all be unique. And yeah, so suppose we better get started. Let's start with this one right here. Actually, no, he's a good background. We'll leave you there, Wilson. We'll get one from over here. I'm going to open it off camera so you don't have to see me finagle over a bunch of tape. I'll talk more about the specifics of it later on, but for now, let's see who we get in our first one. Ooh, here we go. Actually, Wilson, can you go up there for a sec, please? Thanks, mate. Right. Sorry for the shadows and everything. As you can tell, I don't do unboxing videos at all. It's not what I'm known for. Oh, I just saw who's in it. Right. So, these are blind boxes. So, if you buy these without buying the whole set, you'll get completely random ones. Although, apparently, if you buy multiple singles from the Clay store, you're guaranteed to not get duplicates. I don't know how accurate that is. So, oh, look at that. I think that one's called Robot. No, that's WX78. How do I get this open? Is it taped? Oh no, there's more tape. They really don't want me getting in it. They really don't want me getting my robot. I love my robot. There we go. Okay, that'll do. Right. One stand. And oh, dude, that's so cool. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm loving this. And one little WX. Let's have a look at that for a moment. Wow, look at that. Nice texturing work on it. I can't tell if it's dirty, if it's meant to be like that. What are they holding? Are they holding... What are they holding? I can't actually see. Can you see that? What is that? I thought it was their empathy module, but it looks like a Winona remote. And here's the stand that it came with, look. As you can see, it's got like lovely little gears and just their vignette on an easel, which is really cool. I actually really like that. It's it looks like it's got studs for you to plop it in. Hopefully it just works. Oh, you can't see any of that. Well, their hand just came off. The hand just came off. I don't think that was supposed to happen. What? That was very fragile. Does it go back in? I hope it would go back in. Uh-oh. I can't remember what it was like. Uh-oh. I picked it out. Right, let me just get it in the stand first. I have to rewatch it back to make sure I wasn't like just pushing on it. It really doesn't want to go in its stand, does it? Oh, there we go. Oh. It's hard doing this around a camera. Let me just do it like this. There we go. As for the hand, the arm, sorry. That's brilliant, isn't it? Is that meant to come off? I don't know. It's no big deal. I mean, it is a big deal. I paid a lot of money for this. We'll get into how much money I paid for this later on. It wasn't cheap. Oh, it's not going to fit back in, look. What if it's meant to do that, you know? Like, because you know how in WX's idle animation they pull their arm off? Oh my god. Well, I think it's... Yeah, okay, right, that's cool. Well, that's a good start, isn't it? Well, we're just going to leave their arm there. Look, at least it happened to WX out of all characters. Because if it happened to any other, it wouldn't look as... sorry for the rattling. It wouldn't look as canon, I guess you could say. Let's hope that doesn't bode for the rest of them, because that would be real bad. Yeah, I'm looking at the picture. Oh, oops, sorry. Looking at the picture. Yeah, no, that arm is not... Hang on, I'm putting it on the wrong way round, maybe. It's meant to be inwards, like that, instead of outwards. Does it... Oh no, hang on. Look at that. Okay, maybe it is meant to come out. Hang on. We'll keep an eye on you, WX. We don't want you dropping any more limbs. Right, so that's the first one. Right, I'm scared to touch it now. Like, but yeah, like, other than the arm falling off, it actually looks really nice. Look at that. I love the little texture on the vignette. Yeah, it looks like WX. It's got good proportions. I love the stand that it comes with. It could have just come with like just a random generic circle stand, but I'm glad it didn't. Actually looks really nice. I like that a lot. And as for size reference, apparently they're about between 4 to 4.5 inches. The only thing I have for reference right now is this amiibo of a Octoling. Sorry, it's a bit dusty. It's been on a dusty shelf. But yeah. They're slightly bigger than an amiibo, and they have a cool unique stand to boot. So yeah, it's a very weird pairing, isn't it? Let's put that over there for now, and let's go open the second one. Oh, also, I forgot to mention, a lot of reason people are buying these is that they come with these. This is a code for a free in-game item. Ooh, not for sale. So this is a skin for Don't Starve Together. Are you with me? You scratch it off, put that in the game, and you get a skin. This is for what looks like a bundling wrap. In fact, I know what this is. I've already seen them. It's a bundling wrap that makes cool, unique little metallic noises instead of like the usual paper ones. I'll put a video on screen right now. You're probably already watching it. So yeah, I will be scratching it off later, if I can scratch it off. I've heard that these are quite hard to scratch off. For now, though, here's number 2. Right. There's going to be such a mess in here when I'm done. I'm so sorry to myself in the future. Alright, place your bets. Who have we got next? I hope it's Maxwell, because he has a really ugly face. Alright, let's see who we get. I haven't looked inside. We've got Wigfrid. Ooh. Oh, Wigfrid looks like she has a really cool stand, actually. Let's have a look at that. Oh gosh, her spear is separate. Let me just get it open for you guys. There we go. Wow! Oh, I just dropped her spear on the floor. Oh, no, I got it. Got to be very gentle with their limbs, apparently. So here we have, for your pleasure, Wigfrid. Yeah, it looks like Wigfrid. Like, gotta be very careful with the helmet. It's not as textured as the WX is, because, you know, it's not a big greasy robot, and instead it's a crazy Viking woman. But yeah, it looks like Wigfrid. One thing I did notice before I bought this, so before we do that, let's actually give her access. Actually, no, look, she comes with a spear, look. It's very flimsy. I'm worried that's going to snap if I put it under any duress. And here's her stand, look, it's a nice snow with a little bit of fireplace. So what we can do is put this into the stand. Oh god, it really wants to go in there. Like, yeah, I've got to be careful not to snap it as well. Right, and then we take the spear. Does it just slide on in? Be very careful. And there you go. There's Wigfrid. She's got a big frog mouth going on. She's got a humongous mouth. Got her eyes normally that big? Oh, I don't know. That's not going to be a vignette on it. Yeah. But one thing I did notice is doesn't Wigfrid usually wear shorts? Why does it look like she's just not wearing any pants at all? Like, it looks like she's just wearing like a one piece or something. So she's got to be careful her hair doesn't catch fire. But overall, like, this one, it's a lot more sturdy. It kind of makes me feel that WX's arms are meant to come. Actually, no, it's probably because they got such a weak point of resistance. Right, So there we go. But you know what, WX? You can go Lear in the dark over there, like very scary. Ooh. And we'll put Wigfrid right there. Look at that. Right, where's the skin card? Oh, it's in the bottom. Right. Here it is. This is Wigfrid's card. So this is for a Wigfrid Battle Helm skin, which you're seeing on screen right now, if I've been able to redeem it. One thing you'll notice is that whenever you put this helmet on, it actually has a unique sound effect, which is something you'll see with all of these skins. The reason they're so coveted, other than the fact that they're very limited, you only get them from these figurines, is that they all have like cool unique sound effects tied to them, which other skins do not. Though I will say, if you are buying these figurines just for these skins, probably don't do that, because, probably don't do that, because I imagine, and this isn't confirmed or anything, that these skins will probably be resurrected at some point. They've done it with like a lot of other exclusive skins in the past. So if you're gonna buy these just for the skin, I would probably hold off on it for, well, I don't know. It could still be years until these get resurrected. But also, if you're gonna buy these, you want to buy these because they're really quite nifty little figurines. Speaking of which, let's get on to our third one. I hope this is the Maxwell, because I want the Maxwell. Ugh. Yeah, these all came in like a really cool, like big display box, but I'm not showing it right now because it's absolutely conking massive and wouldn't fit on the desk. If you want to know what it looks like this. Wow, isn't that lovely? Also, the package it came in was like sealed up with like clay tape and everything. It's very lovely. Right, let's see who this is going to be. Imagine if I got a duplicate. That would be so awful. Oh, it's Willow. Oh. The Willow one looks nice. I like the look of the Willow one. Let's get this open. Sorry, I got to take it off camera. I can't show scissors on YouTube. I might get sued. That's a joke. I'll be very careful with her vignette, because look at that. So here, oh no, Willow's very dainty. Oh, her head almost came off then. Here is Willow, the fire starter, twisted fire starter. Look at that. It's very, very intricate. Like, I'm so scared that these bits are going to snap off. I wonder why. But yeah, like, this is good. It looks like Willow. It's got good proportions. Doesn't have much of like a weird frog mouth. Oh, hang on a minute. There we go. Got to appeal to the shippers somehow. Yeah, I like it. I like the lighter. Nice detail on the lighter. Of course, we've got to put her on her stand, this is a really cool stand. Big burning tree. Very flat texture though. Would be cool if there was some texture like on the wood one for WX. But we got to, oh god, I've got to be careful with this one. In fact, I'm going to put it on camera just in case I make a mistake. Or her legs are kind of bow-legged. There we go. That one went in really easy. Okay. But you're probably noticing, sorry, that she's missing something. I don't know how she's going to equip this. Where's the box? Okay, does it just sit on the ground next to her? Okay, I think it just sits on the ground next to her. Oh, no, it probably fits in, actually. I don't want to... No. Well, you probably can't see anything I'm doing right now. I'm trying to equip Bernie onto her. There you go, like that. Oh, that's lovely, that is. I really like that one. That one's superb. I like the fire. Again, just wish there was a little bit of texture up there. So far, I'm really liking this. You know what? You can go next to Wigfrid. For reasons we established earlier. There you go. Go there. You're kind of not in frame, actually. That's fine. We're not going to have room for everyone eventually. Right, let's do the next one, which is going to be the one on the top, which I'm going to swap out with this one up here. So we have a nice backdrop. Oh, it's very hot in my room right now. Oh, I didn't show you the skin that it comes with. It comes with this. There we go. This is a skin for the Magiluminescence, I believe. Which is that amulet you get from the ruins on screen right now. Again, custom sound effects. It's very, very lovely. Big favourite, this one is. So yeah, very cool. Got a nice selection of skins from this. Well chuffed with that. Right. There we go. It's okay. I doubt there's much resale value in these boxes. Number 3. Sorry for the spot on my hand. I got bit by a mosquito. Oh, okay, this is the one I was looking forward to the most. I was looking forward to this one. This is the one I wanted the most. I mean, obviously, I'm going to get all of them. If I didn't, that would be very upsetting. Alright, so this, everybody. Actually, let me open it first before I start like ogling it. You probably can guess who it is already. You there? Throw you on the ground. Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Wanda. Oh, this one is good. I really like this one. This one's really good. The detailing on her hair is so good. Her glasses as well. The apron is so good. Like, and like. The biggest reason being we haven't ever gotten like any Wanda merchandise up until now. Like we've gotten, well, to be honest, we've gotten like a WX U2s and a Wilson one and like, you know, a Weber one, but like Wanda is like no one's favorite character. I'm just kidding. Wanda is a lot of people's favorite character. So seeing a character that's been kind of like forgotten in the lore and just the overall mood of Don't Starve get her own figure like this, it's so good. I like her gremlin posture, and she's holding a wall clock. I think it's meant to be a reference to her like idol animation, not her idol animation, her vignette where she's like holding a pocket watch. Unfortunately, that would be very small, so instead they just gave her a big old massive watch, a big old clock. And her stand, oh, this is my absolute favourite. Look, it's a shadow hand coming out of the grass, because what you do. Want to wander? Is that right? Yeah, hang on. Oh my god. There you go. Easy to put in that one. Look, she's being chased by a shadow hand. Oh, that's so cool. Look at her boots as well. Oh my god. This one, this is a favourite. I love this one. This one's amazing. Big fan of that. Focus. And look, you can see like she's got like a little. Is that like a tuft? She's got like a little snaggle tuft going on. That's lovely, that is. That one is a favourite. I know a lot of Wanda fans will be very happy with that one. And again, I'm shocked that we even got Wanda merchandise in the big 2026. Never thought the day would come. Right, let us move on to the penultimate one. That means the second last, by the way. Oh, I didn't show you the skin again. Oh, right, sorry. Here we go. It is a great one. This is for a chest skin. Look at that. Isn't that really cool? You're seeing it on screen right now. And again, yeah, it makes custom noises. Like, it's the only chest skin in the game that makes custom noises. Yeah, I can see why people would want this. And me, I am people. I want this. But again, I'm not buying these just for the figures. I'm not buying these just for the skins, even though I've got a lot of them here. I'm buying them because of these really cool little figures. And I'm well chuffed with these. We'll get into how much I paid a little bit later, don't you worry. Right, which one am I opening? It's this one here, right. Come on. Escape your inferno. Oh, look, it's Wilson. So this is Wilson. Let me just get him out of his clamshell prison. Wilson has the biggest stand out of all of them. With a big old tentacle. And how could we forget everyone's favourite thing about Wilson? Sorry. His torch! That's right, we got Torch Boy, everybody. I think Torch can go into the stand. There we go. Look at that. Something artsy about that one. Oh, everyone's new favourite survivor. The tentacle. Right, just kidding. Here's Wilson. He should be holding a torch. He looks naked without it. This doesn't feel right. Here we go. Look, here's Torch Boy. Everyone's favourite. You know, these look a lot better than I thought they were, to be honest. I was worried these were going to be rough. And other than the whole incident... There's a bit of tape on my thumb, I'm sorry, that probably looked gross. Other than the incident with WX losing their arm, they've been very nice, very high quality. They feel sturdy. They feel like again, compare it to an amiibo. Amiibos have like a really... They're sturdy, but their paint job leaves a little bit to be desired sometimes, because they're really cheap. But yeah, I like the detail on his face. Can we get a good look at that, Mr. Higsbury? Right, that's good. Detail on the hair is nice as well, nice texture work. It's not just a solid black colour, as you can see. It's quite light texture on it. Let's put you in your stand, shall we? Oh, this one's got texture on it though, look. Look at that. Well, texture, it's like little bubbles. Look, it's really cool. Let's put you on your stand. Got to be very careful with this one. This one has the best stand. I don't know if you can swap these out on their stands. I don't think so, because they have different like leg distances apart. But yeah, here's Wilson, look. Look at that one. Isn't that lovely? I really like this one. This one's really good. Wilson's not my favourite character in the game, but he's a character in the game that I love, so I love him. There we go, you sit next to Wanda. And look, the gang's all here. Even like, so you're a little bit out of frame. Sorry, I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just kidding, I am a YouTuber. Right, and let's not forget this time, the skin that it comes with is for a torch. Because, of course, Torch Boy needs a torch skin. Except this one is really cool. It has a very loud custom noise. Again, all of these skins have custom noises. But this one, even more so than others, is, like, incredible. This is the skin that I actually kind of wanted the most out of all of these. Next to the chest skin, of course. And it's really nice. Yeah. You'll definitely stand out on public servers if you're walking around with the loudest torch ever imagined in the game. Look at our little collection we got going so far. But we're missing one more. And it is behind this box here. Come on. Let's put you back there, shall we? Yes. There we go. Alright. This is the one I've been looking forward to the most. Next to, you know, Wanda, which is actually like a good one. Oh, I can already see his massive head in the box. Right. Sorry I peeked. Ladies and gentlemen. The king of the constant himself, Maxwell. Oh my goodness. Let me get you out of your prison once more. Freedom suits him after all. Right. Oh yes. Okay, this one's a little bit different than the others. Okay, cool. Right. There's a mess in here right now. So, he doesn't have a stand. Instead he has a chair. Every other character has a little stand, but he himself gets a chair. Problem is, I don't know how well this chair is actually going to sit up, because it just falls over. And here is Maxwell. Right, so right, immediate problem with Maxwell. He's got a massive head. Maxwell is interesting because in every instance he's ever appeared outside of the actual game itself, he always just looks kind of different. And yeah, as you can see, he's kind of like Lisa Simpson. And by that I mean, have you ever seen, like, whenever they try to make Lisa Simpson in 3D, she looks kind of like a weird geometric mess. Maxwell feels the same, because he has such a uniquely massive chin that he just looks very weird. Right, now it's time for the problem. He doesn't have... Oh, sorry, look up Maxwell's bum then. Oh no, hang on, there we go. Okay. Let's just get that accurate, so he's got his hands on this thing. It stands up perfectly, look. Sorry, WX, you've been relegated to the Shadow Realm. Look at that. He stands up perfectly. I was worried. Okay, I guess the chair. I guess he helps, like, balance the chair out a little bit. But yeah. There we have it. These are all the figures. I have to say, I'm very happy with these. These are all very, very nice. There's good detailing on them. They feel very sturdy. I like the stands as well, because again, they could have just been like, again, sorry to bring up Octoling Girl, everyone's favourite Don't Starve character, but a lot of them, amiibos, they just have a generic stand, because, you know, they have to be generic. But this one's got a little bit of ink on it, which is very cool. But no, instead they gave them actual, like, custom unique stands, and that is very, very nice. So yeah. Oh, hang on, almost forgot. Come on, Maxwell skin. This is the skin the Puppet Master, Freedom suits me, gets. He gets the Tamashana skin. It's a very, very cool one. This is the sound it makes. Oh, it's so cool. This has been a fan favorite for a lot of people, and I completely understand why. I'll hopefully be able to scratch all these off. Again, I've heard some problems with scratching those off from other Don't Starve creators. But alas, got to do a little money spread. But yeah, again, if you're going to buy these figurines just for these skins, again, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but don't, because these might just be able to be purchased in-game, and if you're buying these for the sake of their rarity, they're not going to be rare forever. Again, I don't have confirmation if these skins are coming back, but if we look at the fact that they've been resurrecting other skins, it's very likely that they will come back. But again, Who knows? And more importantly, who cares? I paid for these figures. But speaking of paying, how much did I pay for these figures? Well, if you want one of these skins, they will cost you $19 each, which is very steep for a blind box figure. And yes, these are blind box figures. I know I got the whole set, but if you were to buy these from like a store or something, like, you know, in a shop, like a Hot Topic, I don't know if they have them in Hot Topic, it seems like they would though, you're not guaranteed to get the character you want. And if you buy them from the Clay store, you're not guaranteed to get the character you want. So, say you just want Wilson over here. Hello, Maxwell. You're not guaranteed to get it. You can pay $19 and you might get any of these freaks instead. And for me, I don't really mind because I want all of them, and that's why I paid for all of them. However, if you want to pay for the whole set, it will be $90. $90 to guarantee you to get a character that you want. And of course, since it's shipped from America, I had to pay shipping on this. And the shipping, thankfully for me, I live in the UK, wasn't that bad. I only paid $15 shipping, which means in total this came up to like £80 for me, which is very steep for lots of bits of like plastic tat, but you know, Don't Starve is something I'm a huge fan of. I'm going to be a big fan of this plastic tat. But it's very steep, and that's not accounting for the fact that shipping is exorbitant elsewhere. Not to Don't Starve elsewhere, but like, I've heard, like, to get these shipped to Poland, it would cost upwards of $50 alone on shipping. Which, I guess, you know, I get, you know, Clay themselves can't be in too much control over. But that means you're going to be spending upwards of, like, $130 if you want to get the whole set and you live in Europe. Thankfully, though, there are other retailers that are selling these things, so just shop around a little bit, and you might find a retailer that has cheaper shipping costs, although they might have a higher upfront cost to make up for it. But then again, we got to circle back around to the whole blind box thing. I really don't like the fact that, oh, sorry, no, everything's falling apart. I'm sorry, Maxwell. The thing about these is, yeah, it's a blind box. You're not guaranteed to get what you want. And I hate that. I really, really don't like that. I wish you could just, you know, pick and choose the figurine you want. But, and like, Clay do know this, because according to what they've been saying on Twitter about this isn't the solution that they want either. And it's kind of something they had to do out of necessity, rather than the fact they want to make a blind box. Although I will say, even though this is a blind box, I am glad that it's such a small set. There's only 6 figures to collect. And there's no, like, ultra-rare Gilded Wilson or something like that, or Green Willow. It's all just, like, there's only these 6 to collect, and there's no extra guff about it. There's no chase figurines. And I know, like, for a lot of people that like their blind boxes, that can maybe a bit, you know, off-putting for you. But for me, I don't care, personally. I would much prefer it if these could just be bought individually, and I'm really kind of disappointed that they are blind box figurines. Thankfully, though, like, again, there is an option to buy all of them, and like I said at the start of the video, according to the Clay store, if you do buy singles, you're guaranteed to not get duplicate. I'm guessing because they just take them out of sequence or something. But again, that could mean you buy 4 figurines in hopes of getting Wanda, you get Maxwell, WX, Wigfrid, and Willow. It's not the ideal situation, and like I said, Clay know this. I don't feel like it's, you know, from a place of greed or anything. But yeah, these are the FireLink figurines. They're very, very lovely. They're very, very expensive as well. And I like them a lot. Would I say they're worth the money I spent? It's hard to tell, really. I don't buy figurines. The only amiibos I have, let's bring out Octoling Girl, you sit there for a bit, it was that. Like, well, I bought the whole Octoling set because I was really into Splatoon at one point. And those are pretty cheap, actually, but then again, they're really small and they're made by a massive corporation such as Nintendo. But I'm happy with them. Definitely happy with them. I'm gonna have to find a place to put them. I like the stands they come with. Good build quality. Except for you, WX. We'll talk. Don't know. You want your arms falling off. Even though it might be intentional. I don't know. And of course, you get a bunch of cool skins. So, yeah. I'm happy with it. Sorry I bumped the table again. apparently they're going to work on a Season 2 as well, which is interesting to hear. Not for my wallet, but interesting to hear for other little collectors and more figurines to get. I don't know who's going to be in the next set. Hope we get some more Don't Starve Together characters like Wanda. That was a very cool game, Wanda. Hope we get like a Wigfrid. I hope we get a Wigfrid. That'd be really cool. I hope we get like a Wartox, or Wart's already got a U2s, but like maybe a Wormwood. Characters that haven't gotten any merch love yet, which is again why I'm a huge fan that we've got Wanda and Wigfrid. I'm pretty sure there's no Willow merch either. I don't know. But, we already have merch of Wilson, Maxwell, and WX back there. In fact, you know what? You can go over there, Maxwell, for now. You can hang out with the lesbians. Yeah, so that's it, really. I'm very chuffed with this. Very happy with this. Not so chuffed that it's a blind box and costs probably a lot of money if you want just one character. And I'm very not happy that the shipping cost is exorbitant for countries that aren't me. Oh, I also forgot to mention, by the way, the shipping is very expensive. But the Clay Shop don't even ship to a few countries, like Brazil. So, which feels like funny. Oh, stop dropping your teddy bear. You know what? Bernie can sit up there on their own now. Which is funny, because Don't Starve has a massive Brazilian fan base. And they can't buy these figurines directly from Clay. Again, they've said that it's completely out of their control, and I believe them on that. But it just sucks that, Brazil fans just don't get any love in this regard, which is a shame, because they definitely put a lot of love into Don't Starve. But again, apparently there are other retailers you can buy them from that will ship to Brazil, so definitely just shop around and hope you find a good deal, preferably one that doesn't have $50 worth of shipping. But yeah, that was the Don't Starve FireLink collectibles. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching me unbox this. I know this is a video that I've never done, and probably never will do again until we get Season 2, and when my board game gets here. But yeah, cheers for watching, everybody. Take care. Do let me know what you think about all these figurines down below, and what you feel about the whole situation with the shipping and them being blind boxes. And definitely do let me know what you'd want in Season 2, if they do make a Season 2. And by Season 2, I mean Series 2. I definitely want, Wartox and Wormwood. Maybe a Wes as well. Because have we ever got Wes figurines? Probably not. Oh, I forgot to mention there have been blind boxes in the past. Really old blind boxes from Don't Starve single player years. But yeah, as you can tell, those are out of date. And these are much nicer than those, if I may do say so myself. But yeah, thank you for watching, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.